What's up, guys? Today we're going to be going over section 8.1. 8.1. And 8.1 is about angle measures and polygons. Angles and polygons, pretty much. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is figure out how to find the sum of the interior angles. Interior is inside, and sum is when you add them all up. So we're going to add all the angles inside a polygon, and we need a formula. The formula is n minus 2 times 180. N is the number of sides. So we're talking about a pentagon, you would put 5 in for n because the pentagon has 5 sides. So for example, what is the sum of the interior angles of an octagon? Well, an octagon has 8 sides. So you would put in the formula n minus 2 times 180. And n you would put in 8 because there's 8 sides. 8 minus 2 is 6, so then 6 times 180, and 6 times 180 is 1080 degrees. So if you added all 8 angles of an octagon, you would get 1080. Now you're gonna see stuff like this, like a 34 gon. A what? I know, it's weird. We only have names, I think 1 through 20, 1 through 25, I think. This 34, no one has a name for it. There's no triple something something gon, so it's a 34 gon, which means that there are 34 sides. So what is the sum of the interior angles? Well, n minus 2 times 180. N is 34. This is 34. 34 minus 2 is 32 times 180. 32 times 180 is 5,760. So if you sat there like a loser and counted all 34 angles, you would get 5,760 degrees. Alright, and that's kind of very easy. Plug in the formula, simple plug and play. So of course that's just too easy, so let's try questions that look like this, where now I'm going to give you the interior angle sum, and I'm going to ask you, can you tell me how many sides there are, and can you name the polygon? So let's try this example. Let's say I tell you there's a polygon, and when you add all the angles you get 3,000. No, don't need a comma. That's for middle school. 3,240 degrees. So when you add all the angles you get 3,240 degrees. How many sides are there? And what's the name? Well, since this is the interior angle sum, the only formula you know is n minus 2 times 180. N is the number of sides. Do we know the number of sides? No. So when you plug in this formula like we did over here, it gave us the big number. It gave us all the angles when you added them. Or yeah, when you added them. Over here, you already have that number. So all you're going to do is put, because you already know what it equals. It already equals 3,240. And we solve. N minus 2 times 180. Times. How do you get rid of times? Well, divide. Opposite of multiplication is division. I'm going to divide the 180. Cancels. N minus 2 is equal to 3,240 divided by 180 is 18. And then add the 2 over here. N is 20. 20. What's the name for a 20-sided polygon? I don't know. It's a 20gon. The only ones I expect you to memorize are the ones that I gave on the list on 1.6, other notes. Let's try another one. Let's say this one is 1,260 degrees. How many sides? And what's the name? Same way. N minus 2 times 180. You know it equals 1,260 because I gave you the interior angle sum. Divide by 180 because you're looking for N. And 1,260 divided by 180 is 7. Now, I'm going to say it now, even though someone's going to get it wrong eventually. The answer is not 7. Don't put 7 over here, people. It happens all the time in my previous years. Don't forget you need to add the 2. So N is 7 plus 2 is 9. 9. The name for a 9-sided polygon you should know from the other notes. What happened to my N? What the heck? A nonagon. Yeah, it's a funny name, I know. Alright, I want to keep on going with this. Find the value of x. I'm going to find the interior angles for right now. So right now it's going to be find the value of x. There'll be 2 examples. And find the value of x when they're interior. There we go, there's the picture. Well, let's see. All of these angles are inside, so interior. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. How many degrees should be inside? N minus 2 times 180. N is 4 because there's 4 sides. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 times 180 is 360. So when you add all of these numbers, including the x, when you add them, you should get 360. So x plus 108 plus 72 plus 87 equals 360. Now you can combine all of these. They're all numbers. 267, and then subtract the 267, and x is 93 degrees. Not too bad. Let's try another one. Alright, so here's the next one. This is a weird shape, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So this is an odd pentagon, but it's still a pentagon. You gotta find the value of x. So if you add 64, 3x, 86, 2x, and 110, when you add them all, you should get, let me see, n minus 2 times 180. N is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3 times 180. It's 540. So we're going to add them all and put equals 540. 2x plus 3x plus the 64 plus the 86 plus the 110 equals 540 degrees. Well, 2x plus 3x is 5x, and 64, 86, and 110, when you add them, you get 260 equals to 540. How do you get rid of a positive 260? Subtract. Yeah. 5x equals 280. Then we divide by 5, that cancels, divide by 5, and you get x is equal to 56 degrees. There you go. I almost finished the video without telling you something very important. How many degrees are on the exterior of a polygon? The exterior. We did the interior. How about the exterior? Well, the exterior angle sum of any polygon is always 360 degrees. So even if we have something funky looking like this, and I say solve for x, well, we notice all of these are on the outside, not on the inside, they're on the outside. That would be the exterior angle sum. So all you have to do is you're going to put x, 93, 75, and 2x. You add them all, and it equals 360 because they're on the outside. So x plus 2x plus 93 plus 75 equals 360. Well, x plus 2x is 3x, and 93 and 75 are 168. Let me do subtract the 168. 3x is equal to 192 divided by 3, and x is equal to 64 degrees. So if they're on the outside, you just add them all and put equals 360. Pretty simple. And just because, before we leave, got me a challenge question, because it does come out in your work. Can you find each, that's important, each interior and each exterior angle of a regular pentagon? I hope you didn't go by this word real fast, because regular means very important. Remember, regular means equilateral and equiangular. Let me draw this pentagon, and it's going to be fantastic because some of you think I can't draw it. Watch, I'm going to show you right now. Alright, you ready for my awesome pentagon? Let me show you. Boom, perfect. Alright, since we're looking for interior angles, n minus 2 times 180, because the pentagon has 5 sides, so that's 5 minus 2 is 3 times 180. We did something like this earlier, which is 540. Problem is 540 is when you add all 5 angles. I want each angle, each one. How many angles are there? 5. So how do you figure out how much 1 is? Divide. 540 divided by 5. And that gives me 108. 108 degrees. That's how much each interior angle is. This is 108. That's 108. And so forth. They're all 108. Now the tricky part is to find this one, because this is an exterior angle. How do you find an exterior angle? 2 ways. Either you're going to put 180 minus 108, which you may forget, or how many degrees is around all the time? 360. Exterior. How many angles are there? 5. So 360 divided by 5. And that gives you 72 degrees. So each interior is 108. Interior. Each exterior is 72. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video.